Back in 2010, plasma was the go-to TV to get a high definition signal. So we're going to take a look at the Samsung PN50C450B. So I asked myself a question: how well does this 2010 model compare to the new 2023 Samsung Q60B QLED? Well, first of all, this plasma is built like a tank. The back of it is pure metal, and you can see that Samsung really took the time to etch their logo right into the back of it to represent their company. To take a trip down memory lane, this TV had HDMI 1.4s, had a PC input so you can connect your computer right to it, has your component input for those DVD players to separate your red, greens, and blues, and with 3 HDMIs and a USB, you can handle just about anything you needed to do with this TV for its time. The TV had this massive remote control with the source button on top, your number keypad, of course your volume and channel, menu system, and it even included a sleep button, which now you have to go through the menu system to access. This TV also had a very thick power cord with a ground on it, and looking at it from the side, it is thick, and this TV is heavy, weighing in around 78 pounds. But I found a cool feature that this TV had touch buttons on the front of it to access all your menus. Plus the base was in the center, so it would fit on your entertainment center, your dresser, or everything that you needed to set this TV on. The reason that these attributes are very important is because when you compare it to a new 2023 model for the same $799 that TV came out with, you're now getting a 55-inch instead of 50-inch, you're now getting 4K instead of 720p, and you're getting a TV that's half the weight. Do we really think things are going to last like it used to? In my opinion, I don't think so. But let's compare the picture quality side by side in different demonstrations so you can see how new technology has superseded the build quality of older models. In order to keep this comparison as close as possible, because these are two different types of TVs, two different sizes, the plasma TV will try to upconvert the 720p up to 1080p, and the Samsung Q60C will take the 1080p signal and try to upconvert it to 4K. Looking at both of these TVs on YouTube TV, one thing that really stands out to me is that the plasma does have better contrast ratio than the newer Q60C. And when you put a movie on these TVs, the plasma falls short because it doesn't have what the Q60C has. And this is a feature called tone mapping, where the newer televisions will look at the colors coming in from the signal and match it up with the display so it looks much cleaner. But I must admit, depends on what content you play through it, the plasma looks really good. It just falls short because it doesn't have a feature called frame rate control. So it seems like it gets a lot of banding. So whenever you play certain types of scenes on it, you can just basically see all these different gradients in the picture quality, which makes it fall really short and definitely hard to watch. Here's another demo so you can see the differences. I took HDR content and converted to SDR so we can see the color reproduction, and man, oh man, that plasma is very shocking how natural, how rich the colors are, but you can't help but overlook the banding in the skies and all these little details that really breaks apart the picture. Unfortunately, when I had the plasma television here, I didn't film any gaming, but what I did notice is the response time. If you look at this scene, when I was playing my demos back, I noticed that the plasma actually loaded up the signal before the newer model. How is that possible that we could take something 13 years later and it has less reproduction value and is slower in the response? Makes you think, don't it? But the Samsung Q60C redeemed itself when I did a motion test. If you look at that third line down, it is much smoother. Plus, you can go into the menu and you can change the judder where the older TV just basically had a native rate. In real life, the Samsung Q60C outperformed the plasma overall. It just has a brighter picture to it, more richer colors, and all these details that you definitely want in a newer TV. Now, I did notice that on certain scenes that the new Q60C looks a little bit more on the bluer side where the plasma was black. However, when you look at the plasma with all the lights on in the room, it has this gray haze to it, so it can never really produce the picture quality that you want. Chances are that we'll never go back to plasma, but it's really good to go down memory lane to see how technology has changed, as well as how the resolution is more superior than build quality, in my opinion. Now I have a question for you guys. Do you like the plasma picture better, or do you like the QLED picture better? I'd like to know in the comments below. Last thing I want to leave you guys with is that I just acquired about 10 different items that we're going to be filming over the next few months. So I'm excited to bring a lot of TV videos back to you guys and some other products that has to do with smart home. So if you like that type of content, make sure you go and subscribe to the channel. I'm Tech Steve. Thanks a lot for watching. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace!